All right, thank you so much for staying with us. It's still Journalist Hangouts. Moving on straight to our final conversation. Justice must not only punish the guilty, but also dismantle the structures that enable crime. With this philosophy in mind, the Enugu State Government has demolished a bungalow in Umueze in Akonano of Nkanu West local government area, which was allegedly used as a kidnapper's den. This followed the rescue of a victim and recovery of arms, ammunition and a vehicle from the site. Authorities say the demolition aligns with state laws targeting properties that facilitate criminal activities. The prime suspect, Enugu Ogbogu, and some gang members escaped during the raid, and the state government reiterated that any property used to harbor crime will face the same fate. Now let's share the story by TVC News' Bamidele Ajayi with you.
Not one, not two, several buildings linked to kidnapping and other heinous crime have been demolished by the state government. Under the Enugu State Criminal Code Law, Cap 30, 2017, the state government is empowered to pull down any property used for kidnapping and related criminal activities. The law also denies any property owner the right to retain a building or structure once it is established that it was used to aid or conceal crime. Enugu Ogbodo, a prime suspect, is said to be a notorious indigene, Umueze Okunano community. According to residents, his unruly behavior has long become intolerable for the community. He was allegedly using his mother's house as a base for various criminal activities.
Oh yeah, Oga, come, let's go work. You don't want to go work. All the time they will be here smoking, drinking, working like mad boys.
The community has narrated several efforts made to caution and interrogate his conduct, but says the suspect often dismissed their concern, claiming he was only involved in advance free fraud.
Not to continue with this type of attitude, but he refused. See the result now. Last time, I'm hearing that Igwe knows about it. He said it's not kidnapping, but Yahoo. Igwe told him to come out, even Yahoo, to come out and tell the police.
The Nkanu West Council chairman, who supervised the demolition, explained that the state government remains resolute in ensuring that no part of the state becomes a haven for criminals.
In line with Enugu State law, because this is not the first house that has been demolished in Enugu State. It's not the second, it's not the third. These have happened in so many local governments. But here, this is the first house being demolished in Nkanu West.
Security operative disclosed that the kidnapped victim was rescued from the building used by the suspect and his gang to hold victim captive. The suspect reportedly escaped with gunshot wounds when security operatives stormed the property. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, Umueze Okunano.
All right, Bamidele Ajayi, thank you so much for that report. One would say crime does not pay, and that's the consequence. But Doctor, the demolition of crime-linked building, do you think it serves as an effective deterrent?
Yes, I think so. For two reasons. One, there must be repercussions for crime.
Okay.
Two, that is the law. And one thing you have to give to the governor of Enugu State, unlike other governors in the Southeast, it shows enough courage when it comes to issue of security. That's why he was able to. He was the one that was able to break the No Monday. Yes, because he was able to put a security outfit on ground. And there's a law. The law is also in some other states that if you are found to be involved in kidnapping, the house that is used for that kidnapping, when somebody is rescued from that property will be pulled down. And I also believe that they should also forfeit the land. That property is related to government. Because, you see, if you look at what people go through when they are involved in kidnapping, it's important for us to make sure that we make it unattractive to them. A lot of people who used to be armed robbers, they don't go into armed robbery again. They go into kidnapping because it's very lucrative. you can get a lot of money for just kidnapping only one person. So, and it has become, it's something that we hear before, it's something that used to happen in the Niger Delta area during the oil producing areas where they kidnap people, expatriates and those who work in platforms and all that. But now, it's a major business in Nigeria where they kidnap people. That is unacceptable. So I support it. If the security agencies rescue people in a particular property and they realize that people were kidnapped and were now kept in those property, the property should be pulled down.
So it is not reactionary.
Yes, I think
it is. I think it's an effective deterrent. Yes. But apart from pulling down, buildings, what complementary measures do you think should accompany such punitive action?
Practically all the states in the southeast, for instance, have security outfits tailored after Amotekun and some other things. I think they should make them more mobile. The governors should display, it's a question of political courage to actually implement all this. There's no state in Nigeria that there's no law that is a deterrent to kidnapping and some other things. People are afraid to implement the law as it is. If all the 5 governors in the southeast states can do something like this simultaneously, they will drive them away from their state. Another state will be their own host. Let them do the same thing. Let us make Nigeria very difficult for them to survive, to live. Not only in the southeast state, in other parts, because kidnapping is also in the north central, it's also in the southwest.
Bandits, kidnapping
bandits, and it's another name somewhere else. In the north central, in the core north, it is banditry because of mines that they control. But in the southwest here, it is 419 and Yahoo Yahoo. So let state governors display enough political will to implement laws. Because here we also have land grabbing and some other associated issues. So I think governors should involve the local community. The community, people have to stand out and stand up to say, we want to reject this evil thing in our community. If local community can stand out and be ready to defend themselves and stop all these vices. Anyway, our value system too, people should not encourage, elders should not encourage young people, 18 years old boy, riding car. Parents should begin to ask their children, where do you get the money from? Because all these... And
not parents supporting them to do... Okay, but the question I asked Mayor, do you think pulling down buildings...
It's also part of...
Do you think it's an effective deterrent?
It's effective
and not reactionary?
Because parents and some others who have buildings, they will be suspicious in giving out their building to anybody.
And also landlords.
And landlords especially.
Will do due diligence on their tenants.
On their tenants, because diligence is very, very important. They will do due diligence. And you know that the moment your property is suspected of being a haven for kidnappers, you have lost that property.
You've lost that property. All right, it's a beautiful one. Thank you so much, Cindy Abaton. Thank you so much for doing this with us. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mayor, I almost called you BK. Mayor, thank you so much for doing this with us. Appreciate you. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. Yes, you can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.